Honorable Senator Adrian Thomas, Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives. I want to also recognize Mrs. Genevieve Thomas, our Administrative Executive in the Ministry of Agriculture, and other senior staff from the Ministry of Agriculture. I want to recognize our colleagues from the Central Statistical Office who are here with us and with whom we are collaborating for this very, very important census activity. I want to recognize farmers in our midst. I recognize that we have some farmers that are with us. I want to recognize enumerators who are with us, coordinators who are with us, supervisors. I recognize a representative from the Ministry of Implementation. Good morning all. Good morning all.
Morning.
So today we are here to launch, what I regard as one of the most important activities on the ministry's calendar and for the agricultural sector. Conducting a census is a very, very important activity. Not only from the standpoint that it takes up or it utilizes significant resources. To conduct a census, you have to spend a lot of money. But more importantly, the census helps us to understand the structure of the agricultural sector. We are going to gather information on a wide number of variables, including the farm, the land use on the farm, the household information, the farmer data on the farmer, the infrastructure, technical support that we provide to the sector, whether it be irrigation infrastructure, farm labor information, and a whole wide range of information, as I indicated. Now, colleagues, for me, the agricultural census always is dear to my heart. As I watch in the crowd, I see colleagues, some colleagues back in 1995 when I came to the Ministry of Agriculture, who were here or who were on the census when we conducted that census. In fact, my entry into the Ministry of Agriculture, I came on as a census statistical officer when that census was conducted. And so it's dear to my heart because what the census did for me, it allowed me to understand a sector that I was going to develop my career in. And so it was important that I know who made up the sector. Who are they? Sometimes when we speak about agriculture, what are we talking about? And that is what the census is going to help us to do. And I'm saying that to emphasize how important the activity is for Grenada and for each one of us. Let me just share with you some information that I was gathering recently. There is a major investor in the agricultural sector currently. It's a foreign investor. I understand that he came to Grenada after going through the islands because he wanted to find a soil that would give him a particular product, a taste, and so on. So he went through the islands. And when he came to Grenada, and they did the test, they say, yeah, that's it. You see, sometimes we boast about, and we take it lightly, about the soil in Grenada. The soil, oh, Grenada has such a great soil. But there are people who are making use of it. Yeah? What is happening with our agriculture? And so, colleagues, I want to emphasize that the census is very, very, very important for us. And so, all of us, each one of us that are associated or that is associated with the census implementation must ensure that it is done successfully. The conducting of a census has its own challenges, but we must be committed, we must be dedicated to ensure that the census is done or is completed successfully. Let us all take responsibility. I don't want us to just go through the activity. Thus, we say we're doing a census, but at the end of the day, the information that we get from the census is what our policymakers would be using to develop programs, to develop projects, to engage donors, external donors, to help finance the development of the agricultural sector. And so to you enumerators, let me just issue the call. We want you to take the exercise extremely seriously. When you go there, we want you to interview the farmers and to collect the information and to record it accurately. Because if you give us all information, if you don't record the information accurately, it means that the result we are going to be using inaccurate information. So I want to charge you with that responsibility. To our supervisors and our coordinators, you have even a more important role than even these enumerators to ensure that the forms, the questionnaires are completed correctly and in a timely manner. It is not just anyhow and anywhere. In a timely manner. We have a limited time to conduct the census. And so you must make sure, you must exercise your supervisory responsibility and your coordination responsibility to ensure that the census is done well. Grenada is going to benefit significantly if we do the census well. Yeah? And so I want to thank each one of you for coming to this lunch. I see Senator has joined us, and I want to commend him because Senator almost never miss one of those any agricultural event that we have, and we invite him to. And I want to thank you for the interest that you show. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with these few words, again, I want to say that we are indeed very happy that we can have this lunch, and we want to thank you for being a part of this great exercise, and let us all work together to make the census a success. Thank you very much.